everything in the light get bright like heaven. 3 sevens. Yeah, and everything in the light get bright like heaven. 3 sevens. Yeah, and everything in the dark come to light. Get on my level. Think I'm finna stop going when I turn 27.
As far as your logo right here, what did you do to get it, and what was the concept behind the design?
Let's see, what I did to get it. Again, I just really locked in. There was a time where there was nothing that was going to stop me from getting this idea out of my head and put on some kind of a canvas. And so I just started Googling, started really researching stuff. Never really had any previous experience with Adobe or Affinity Design or anything like that. But again, with what we have nowadays with our phones, you know, again, it could be a $1 million tool right here in our pockets. So again, with Google, YouTube, found a lot of different ways to work and make that possible on generating something to get started and you know, generate that foundation for Limits Don't Exist. And in regards to the concept of you know, the signature design, I've been in sports my whole life, so I've always been inspired by sports teams, sports designs, all the different types of typography and fonts, and you know, all of that. So you know, for me, this is what represents, you know, my upbringing when it comes to sports. You know, again, Limits Don't Exist. It starts right there, you know, from that physical aspect. But again, there really isn't any limits to where you can get better at mentally, physically, spiritually, you know, socially, financially. All of that can be accomplished with that mindset.
That's right. You know, the first thing I thought about when I seen your logo, it reminded me of Nipsey's Crenshaw logo. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
How he, you know, but yours comes from this side, his comes from that side, but it really reminded me of that. And I was just thinking, like, now you said the marathon continues, how limits don't exist. Like, you know, the concepts really are similar. Like, you know, if you really think about it, like marathon continues, keep going, and then limits don't exist, keep going.
Oh, without a doubt, without a doubt. You already know I'm West Side certified, so you know it's always going to be embedded in me. A lot of what I'm influenced is you know, the Cali culture and stuff like that. So and especially with Nipsey, you know, rest in peace. But he really inspired, you know, what I'm looking to do as well. And so we just really want to push that right now and prove that, you know, the marathon does continue, and prove that limits don't exist, that we can get this done no matter where you're from, no matter where you started at, no matter what you're going through, you know, you can make it happen.
For sure. So what we're going to do now, before we get to the rest of this,
living my life with no regrets, ain't trying to impress. We finish it less, no feeling, no ceilings. Touching the sky, I fly over buildings. You said you were healing, the ground I'm tilling. I'm planting the seeds, I'm reaping the millions. Hard labor, yeah, I put in the work. They all